Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2. Now, this is the podcast, Ep.4 of Talk2Me. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the podcast. A lot of y'all have given me feedback regarding the podcast platform. I should learn how to talk if I'm going to talk about a podcast platform. You guys have really been liking it. I am starting to switch them to audio too as well. So a lot is coming. I didn't do a preview for the last episode on my main channel, but I have to do a preview for the this one and the last one too as well to bring more people over here. Let's be clear. What's up, Trevor? This is a live show, so this is live, baby. We are live. So I thought the game started at 5:30. No, it's actually on right now. Yeah. So for those of you watching the finals game 7, it's on right now. So if you ain't here and you catching the replay, hey, it is what it is. I totally get it. I totally understand it. Trust me, this ain't gonna be no long show. I'm gonna get straight to the point and we gonna be done. What's up, my opinion, not yours? Hello, hello, hello. I shared this on my main page too. What's up, grown woman? What's up, Angie? Okay, nice to see the people coming in. So I think the way I'm gonna do it, the solo shows, I'm probably gonna do live, and then the shows where I have guests on, I'm gonna do those public. So for those of you who don't know, I made this announcement on my main channel where I said that I'm blocking everybody from the black tea sector. One, because they don't respect me, and two, they don't respect me, so they're all getting blocked. I said F them all, screw them all. Like, I was really on the last show. For those of you who seen my other show that I did on my main channel, I was going off. What's up, Ariel, Adrian, Jandy, Joy? Nice to see y'all. I was going off over there. So now I'm a little bit more calm, but they still got to get blocked. I'm sorry. When you don't have respect for AT2, there's no more that I have to do. I realize that a lot of them people, they just care about the drama, which I get it, right? We all like a little bit of drama, but I have to set boundaries for myself. I just feel like in the space that we're in, and a lot of people didn't get this VSOP or Miss Kitty Cat, Coochie don't fail me now. They didn't understand, like, we don't have a time to be ignorant. All that ignorance and that ignorant shit, you know, there's a time and place for that. But now where we're headed to these next few years, we got a whole World War III going on right now. We can't be dumb when we can't be stupid. So I don't choose to partake in that. I don't want to partake in that at all. So everybody got to get blocked. If we were friends, we not friends no more. Everybody getting blocked. I'm sorry. I can't deal with it for my own mental stability. I got to do what's best for me. I gotta put me first. What's that? I think that's the Taraji P Henson when she played Cookie. I gotta put me first, Lucius. Yeah, I think that's yeah, that's from Empire, right? Yeah, I have to do what's best for me. And it kind of brings us to our main topic, Lucky 38, because let's realize that a lot of this stuff, the Jaguar Wright has been infiltrated in the black tea sector, and it has not been the same since the pandemic. Who has been here since the pandemic? I think my opinion, not yours, has been here since the pandemic. The pandemic, it was nothing like the pandemic was so much fun. This new era of the black tea sector, throw that shit in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage. As well as we need to throw Jaguar in the garbage, Stacy, Jazz. We need to throw them in the garbage. Off to the garbage you go. Because now we're at a point where we're just regurgitating the old same stuff. Like, is Jaguar even relevant? I think that's a no. Jaguar is not relevant. Once we found out, which we already knew, but once it was confirmed that she was a lie, there was nothing, there's no more to say. What more can we say about her? We literally have found out that she was not on any Freakoff tapes. She never been to a Freakoff. She doesn't even know Diddy, let alone when she actually went to court. And I was just talking to my godmama, GeeGee Darling, about this. When she went to court, I gave her kudos. Remember, I was like, Jaguar was looking good. She had security there, blah, blah, blah. And she literally did not go inside the courtroom. She was on the outside with her microphone, like I got right here, with her microphone, talking about I don't even know what. What were you there for? If you weren't going to be reporting on this and what was going on, what were you there for? Like, what was your point? And now that we know that she's not testifying, mind you, me and you, we knew she wasn't going to testify, right? Y'all can let me know in the chat. We knew she wasn't testifying. But now that it's confirmed she's not going to be testifying, she ain't got no lawsuit, she ain't got nothing, she's not relevant no more. So why is there still a Jaguar sector? These content creators have literally killed the Jaguar sector. Not only her, but they did. And I'm going to explain. So what I've been noticing that a lot of them will put Jaguar in their title. One person who's a big person who does this is Maggie. She will put Jaguar. She will clickbait a title like no other. And Maggie can't be mad that I'm saying this. She admits that she clickbaits. She will clickbait like no other. She'll be like, is Jaguar the devil? Is Jaguar a goddess? Is Jaguar a witch? And like the show don't even be about Jaguar. I think she finally stopped doing that, but it's not only her. It's a lot of people that will put Jaguar in the title, and the show is not about Jaguar. So you know what happens? People looking for Jaguar clicks on those videos, right? And if they're not talking about Jaguar, they'll click off. What happens when you're using somebody's name and you're not talking about the subject, it will take that name and that subject down in the algorithm and it won't be relevant. So this is another reason. The content creators have also killed the algorithm with Jaguar, and Jaguar, being found to be a liar, has killed herself. Now, I know that she's trying to work with Desiree daughter, and I guess they're doing some stuff. I haven't even watched it. I'm going to be so effing honest with y'all. I have not watched it. I just know if that lady went to Jaguar out of all people, it makes me leery about everything. I'm just going to be honest. If Jaguar is the first person you talk to because you think that she has some insight or she can help you with something, you're a lost cause. What can we do for you? Yes. Desiree daughter, you know the whole situation. For those of you who don't know, I think her name is like D Moray or something like that, her daughter's name. But Desiree, who's the what is she at Rock Nation? She worked for Rock Nation, right? She is like either like some kind of manager, CEO. She got some kind of position. Desiree Perez. Let me look it up while I'm talking ish, because y'all gonna be like, AT2, you don't even know what you're talking about. Desiree Perez, CEO of Rock Nation. Okay, she is the CEO of Rock Nation, right? She did some kind of law that they have in Florida. She was able to get her daughter admitted into a mental hospital, and basically her daughter was saying like she was trying to Britney Spears and Wendy Williams her, and that she was making up stuff. Her daughter is claiming that she doesn't drink. The Baker's Act. Thank you. Her daughter doesn't drink and all this other stuff. And basically the mama was just trying to control her. And so now she's speaking out. She sued her mom and everything. And so now Jaguar is basically saying, oh, this is what they did to me. This is what they did to me. You see what they do? I'm not interested in it. I was a little interested. I admit I was a little interested in it, and now I'm not interested anymore. I don't care. As soon as Jag got involved, I was like, oh yeah, throw it out the window. Yeah, I don't care no longer. When you put Jaguar in there, it's now void. Yeah, nah, we ain't believing nothing. Yeah, I got questions. You go to Jaguar as a source or to help you. Yeah, you ain't serious about whatever you're talking about. Don't forget, Jaguar is the reason for the Lamishas, the Adrias, the Ronnie Bowes, the Courtney Burgess. She's literally the reason for all these people. So now you have a woman who possibly is in a crisis. She possibly could be in a crisis, y'all, but because Jaguar is attached to it, you're not getting any help. Now, Dante, this is why I do pre-recorded shows for my podcast, because where in the hell do you see his name? Where do you see his name in the title? Now, why would you ask me that goddamn question? You know I'm crazy. Why would you ask me that goddamn question and you don't see his name in the goddamn title? And again, they get mad at me when I go crazy. But I gotta talk to y'all crazy, because when I talk to y'all sane, y'all don't be getting it. Just like, it grinds my gears when people say, "Oh, what's this video about?" Now, if you didn't look at the title, you didn't look at the description. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, man. You didn't look at the title. You didn't look at the description. That'd be, y'all. That'd be irking me. Oh. It's all love. It's okay, Dante. Just don't make that mistake no more, okay? We still love you. All right. Anyway, but going back to Jag, as soon as she get involved in something, I don't want no parts. It's like, get out of here. I don't want no parts of that. And again, people, let's get into this real quick. And I'm gonna say the name too. So there's a situation. Oh, we got a super chat. We got to pause for the money. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cause what this video. Shut up, Stephanie, before I block you. I'm just kidding. You know it's all love. But I was on Kimmy's panel, right? And we were talking about like, I think she asked me like, who do you see going far? Oh, did you see me being a content creator at all? Did you have faith in me? Blah, blah, blah. And so I said out of all the former moderators that she would be the one to actually, do something, right? Or be an actual content creator, right? And then I had mentioned Ka, and I had said he doesn't need to be on YouTube. And I used the wrong word, but then later on I clarified the reason why I say he doesn't need to be on YouTube. And like I said, I used the wrong phrasing of words, but I clarified later, was because he's only 19 years old. Literally all of us are in our 30s, 40s. Like, it's like these middle-aged people and like with this Jaguar stuff. Like, you're way too young to be talking about this kind of stuff. Literally, he's at that age that sponsors, ads, they love that. That 18 to 34 age, he could get that market. He could be like a Kai Cenat. I feel like if anything, doing this stuff, it's literally holding him back. It's holding him back from greatness. And maybe I didn't convey that right, but I guess he did a video and he was going off on me, calling me fat and all this other stuff. I'm all like, huh? What? I'm all like, huh? So automatically, I don't have any respect. Like I said, all of them in the black tea sector, they're getting blocked, all of them. Even if you didn't do anything to me, it's still, you're blocked. I don't want to deal with none of them. I ain't got time for it. So, and I think that also brought me to where I am now. It's kind of like, okay, well, what are we doing talking about Jaguar? She's not relevant. We already know everything is a lie. All that, I got it on my watch. Look at my watch. I got all the videos. She ain't got no watch with no damn videos. Girl, you homeless. You should have sold that watch and got you a room for rent. That's what you should have did. That's what you should have did with that watch. Other than that, I'm like, but yeah, that was my whole point, And like I said, I will take accountability for not explaining it right. But then finding out that Kimmy was actually on the panel with them, and it's kind of like, well, you could have explained it to him. And mind you, I didn't watch the video because, you know, as soon as you calling me fat and calling me names, I don't need to watch the video. That's how I am. Because anybody who's going to start name calling, there's no point in even getting to a resolution. Yeah, we don't need no resolution. We need a resolution. Not in this case. We don't need no resolution. Goodbye. All right. Sayonara. We'll have a great day. Yeah, I don't need to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of it. Like I said, I asked a few people to be a part of my podcast. I rescind that offer. I don't need none of y'all. No. Oh, and I'm not including Queen Tulsa. I would still like to have Queen Tulsa on my platform. This is not about Queen Tulsa. Anybody who feels a certain kind of way, if you can't DM me, if you can't reach out to me, I blocked you. So, you know, at this point, you know, it is what it is. But if you can still DM me or still comment or something like that, then yeah, you weren't one of the ones I blocked. But yeah, I'm just in a place for me where I got to be protective of me and my platform. And I realize I don't need anybody. I don't. And it's not saying that I don't want anybody. I don't need them. I don't. If you can't respect me, then there's no point of us. Nah. I'm way too old for that now. It took me a long time to get there, believe it or not, because, you know, I wanted to treat, and shout out to Kay because she's the one who told me this. Like, I want to treat this like work. You know how like at work you make friends with people and you guys hang out and you are very sociable and stuff like that. I thought I could treat this like a job where I easily make friends and I have a group of people and stuff like that. I thought that's how I could treat this YouTube stuff. You can't treat it like that. We can't go out. We can't talk on the phone. We can't do none of that. No. We can't do none of that. I'm not bigging up anybody. The people who you know I love, like Couture Bay, Naughty Love Movement, you know, I'm always going to shout them out. I'm always going to show them love. They have my phone number. Yeah, we always going to have love for each other. But a lot of people on here that you used to see me kick it with, nah, I'm good. And again, if I get bored watching Jaguar Wright, who's the actual content, just imagine I get bored watching these people. Like I said, even though this is going to be turned into audio too and not just video, I don't want to spend 10 hours watching a talking bubble. And I know y'all come at me with the whole, oh, well, you know, you ugly. You should be an avatar. I know y'all come for me in my looks. I don't care. But at least I give on here. You can see my facial expressions. You can see the slobber out my mouth, the boogers in my nose. You can see me. You have people literally calling each other ugly and they a bunch of circles and shit like that. And then got the nerve to be on here for 10 hours. Shawnee, how do they use the bath? I would love to know. I would love to know how they use the bathroom. Some of them will go in the bathroom and shit like that and don't even be washing their hands. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all can guess. But yeah, I ain't gonna be on here 10 hours of talking. Notice how I don't have to come on here with 30 people on my panel. I can just do a show by myself. I give y'all a good hour and then I'm out of here. I don't be on here 30 bajillion hours. Nah. And then talking about the same thing. I already heard it from Bellagio over there. Why did I say Bellagio? I already heard it from Bellagio. I don't need to hear it from Bethany. If I heard it from Bellagio, I don't need to hear from Bethany. I don't need to hear it from Kim. I don't need to hear it from Tyrone. Y'all all talking about the same shit. I don't need to hear it from everybody. And especially for 10 hours. I don't think people realize that 10-hour stuff, it worked back in the day when we were in the pandemic. Yeah, it worked. But now that outside is back open, if I don't ever see you outside, I don't see anything going on in your world. And mind you, you should be protective about where you go and stuff like that because there's a whole bunch of weirdos. But if I never see you outside, I never see you touch grass, I'm thinking you got mental issues. And I think a lot of these people do have mental issues. A lot of them need to be in a padded cell with a straitjacket on, like this. A lot of them have mental issues. You know, I hate Trump. He needs to be in a mental institute as well too. Definitely starting the wars, and we'll get into that later. I am going to talk about the Iran. I got a few things I want to get off my mind about that. But please be safe, y'all. That's what I have to say. Please be safe. Exactly. I hate when a CC has 20 people in the line. Yeah, it just be so. It's so ghetto. It is. It is. I don't like it. And then they don't be saying nothing. How you got 30 people on your panel and y'all ain't saying shit? Where they do that at? 30 people on your panel and you ain't saying shit? Some of y'all, this is going way over your head because some of them are like, is he talking about me? If you got to think about it, more than likely, yes, I'm talking about you. And you probably got blocked too. I'm telling you, blocked, 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 blocker, blocker, blocked. Am I still? I think I'm still even subscribed to Jaguar Wright, you guys. I'm talking about the Lady Boring, and then I'm over here still subscribed to her. I'm one of those people, like, I really don't care about subscribing, unsubscribing. I will stay subscribed and not even watch you. Let me see. I'm over here talking crazy, and I might still be subscribed to the lady. Miss Barber, don't get cussed out. You better ask Dante what just happened about 10 minutes ago. Don't get blocked. You know I'm crazy. Okay, I finally unsubscribed from her. Yeah. Is there anybody else who I need to unsubscribe from? Okay, let me do this one too. Shit, yeah, let's go down the list and unsubscribe from them right now, all of them. I am done with them. That way, I ain't got to trip about that. Listen, if Jaguar finds a cure for cancer, I will love to talk about that. But if it's not that, if she's still talking about Diddy, Jay-Z, I don't care about it. She's irrelevant. It's been proven that she's a liar. What are we talking about? What is there more to say? Stop putting her in the title. Like, leave her out of it. It's done. I'm unsubscribed from people and hit do not recommend. Oh, that's a smart one. Yeah, definitely. 82, what's your take on what happened to Maggie? As far as her channel getting taken away, you know, I'm not down for anybody's channel getting taken away. I always am a proponent for that. Like I said, I've been able to probably take some people's channel and I haven't, and I've just been all like, yeah, I'm gonna let God deal with you, and God has dealt with a few of those people. I will say that. But as far as Maggie, she should be able to have her channel. I do think she should be able to have her channel. Whether you guys want to watch her channel, that's another story. But she should be able to have her channel. But also this will be a lesson for her. And I think she's at the point where it's make or break. That's good. Spiritual hygiene, deleting everything. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. And this will be a make or break for her. This will be the moment where either she's going to find her niche and find what's good for her and what works for her. If not, she'll just go to obscurity, you know? And her backup channel too. Her backup channel is still there. I actually just seen it on my timeline. Yeah, her backup channel is still there. But like I said, this is her time to prove herself. You hit a listen, don't forget, I got demonetized. Remember a few years ago I got demonetized? I made it through. I made it. I'm here. Hey, I'm here to talk about it. I made it through. I made it through the rain, baby. And that's what you have to do. And I think a lot of these people are going to have to find a way. Just like Jaguar. Jaguar is going to have to find a way. I don't know if this story with Demore, if that's how you say her name, I don't know if this is going to help her reach her goals of finally getting back at Jay-Z, but hey, it's above me. Like I said, I don't care. Yeah, once Jag got involved, it's like, I don't care. Magic reminds me of Kimmy. They start shit and then blame others when they get attacked. Ooh, that's a hot take right there. Maggie didn't belong in the T sector. Yeah, I think that's why I said Maggie has to find her niche. She has to find her niche. Once she finds her niche, we'll see if she can survive. I don't think this was probably the right, and just culturally, I know y'all go like, oh, you talk about the black thing again. Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be black, but I think the American culture is just different. Tell us about Canada. What's going on with them? Like, tell us what's going on in Canada. Like, we want to watch you for you. Like, I used to worry about being too black. And the other day, somebody white did like, they said saying snow bunny is the same as saying the N-word. Are you effing kidding me? Saying snow bunny is not the same as saying the N-word. Let's not even play. But I used to worry about being too black. And the thing is that you can't come to a black platform and tell us that we're being too black or whatever, right? So with Maggie, be more Haitian, be more Canadian. Tell us about your culture. Tell us about what's going on with you. Tell us about the Canadian celebrities out there. Tell us about, what's going on in the news. Like, telling us about us. We don't need to hear from you. And that's not me being mean, but yeah, we don't really care what you think. Like, tell us about what's going on in Canada. I'm giving free game right now, y'all. I'm giving free game. Tell us what's going on in Canada. As far as what's going on in America and stuff, like, we don't need no. Don't tell us about that. Now it's funny because I know this is probably going to get taken. Oh, 82, you being shady, blah, 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 blah. But no, listen, you said that Jaguar made you join a cult from your kitchen. So maybe this is, if people can make you join a cult, then maybe this is not the right sector to be in. That's just the honest truth. So with that being said, then show us your culture. We want to know about your culture. We want to know about you. I don't even think that she knows that she has something that she can bring. I think she's just kind of following what everybody else is doing. But no, you have something that you can bring over here and you're not doing it. You're not applying yourself. She's not doing that, Yeah, and the whole Meghan Markle thing, yeah, a lot of them, and I know I'm gonna make some of them mad, but I don't care. Y'all just hating on Meghan Markle because she got good coochie. That's what y'all honestly sound like. It sounds like y'all hating on her because she got good coochie, and because your coochie is bad and rotten, that's why y'all hate her. If you had good coochie, you wouldn't be worried about no Meghan Markle. Just like Jaguar Wright, she hates on all the women who got good coochie. Anybody who got good coochie, she hates because she either want it for herself or because hers is so bad, she jealous. That's how I can compare the Meghan Markle sector. They hate her because she got good coochie, just like Jag hates all women because they have good coochie or better coochie than her. Am I lying, Jandy? Am I lying? I just
just want to know tell me when I lie. I didn't tell one lie right now. It was nothing but truth. Not truth. Truth. How you know she got good? She looked like she got good coochie. You know, you can just tell. You know? You can just tell. You know? Now, I've never been close, you know. Listen. You can tell about the way a woman carries herself. You can tell by the way it smells. And you don't need to, and let me clarify about smell because I don't want it to get creepy, but every woman has a scent. Oh, we getting real right here. We getting real. Every woman has a scent. They have a scent to them. And I'm not talking about perfume or anything like that. Every woman has a scent. Not all women have the same scent. Every woman has a scent. And you can just smell and you just know, oh yeah, you good. You just know. You just know. If you've been in the vicinity of somebody and you smell them and they smell pleasant, they smell good, you know they got good coochie energy, which leads they got good coochie. Now, when we see Jaguar, you know, Jaguar, she doesn't give us cleansiness. You know, she gives us molded bath water. You know, when she get in that bath water, it'd be all green and muddy and shit. It don't give us that effect. So we already know. Y'all, let me get off of here. I already said too much. I know I'm going to get canceled for this. But basically, what I wanted to let y'all know, why are we talking about Jaguar Wright? Why is there a Jaguar sector? She a liar. She got bad coochie. She got bath water that's muddy. She is irrelevant now. The pheromones, Joy, I was looking for the words, and you got the words, the pheromone. Every woman has a different scent and has different pheromones. And so you just know. The nose never lies. I'm going to say that one more time. The nose never lies. So I hope you guys loved episode 4 of my podcast, Talk to Me. Do y'all put a 1 in the chat if you like the name of it. The Talk to Me is it's talk and then the number 2 and then me. Do y'all like the name? Put a 1 if you like the name. I just want to make sure. Okay, I like the name. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I really like the name of the podcast, Talk to Me, and I like the way I spell it too. So, wait, what happened to your pheromones? Oh, I missed that comment. Damn, it went by too fast. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead, chill, and relax. I still got a little bit of a headache. Somebody asked me. I still got a little faint headache right here, so I'm gonna just lay down, watch the game. But I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Be safe, and just have a positive day, you guys. We out. Deuces, everybody.